If you don't got Coach Bergen, you ain't got shit.
All right. What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show.
Hey, one thing, I ain't motherfucking washed up.
Abso-freaking-lutely, dude.
Damn it, Kyle. What's up, Coach Bergen here, and welcome to the Coach Bergen Show, episode 98. And
Gianni
our guest today,
Vasquez.
who was on
Next
exactly 31 episodes ago, Gianni Vasquez. And I have some incredible news before we start this
Gianni
episode.
Vasquez.
So, this entire time, we're talking about the fight he's preparing for LFA. And then, today, right when I'm getting ready to prepare this to be uploaded, I see on Instagram, he got an opportunity for the UFC again. A last-minute fight, last-minute, 2-day notice fight. And he is in there fighting tomorrow night. So we will see how that goes. And it'll probably be tonight by the time this is uploaded. So, yeah, congrats, Gianni. And let's get into this episode of the Coach Bergen Show. Hey, how's it going?
My brother, how are you?
Oh, I'm living the dream. How are you? Oh, did you freeze? There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I was trying to put my phone a little bit lower. Let me put something so I can level up. My little chair is too. I'm gonna say my chair is like too low because I don't want to say I'm too short.
Yeah, I'm short. I'm vertically challenged. I understand.
Let's go.
Nothing wrong with that. But you're actually like a lot taller than I am because you're like 5'7". I'm 5'3".
I'm like 5'8". 5'8", brother.
Okay, so
they
more.
put it 5'7", but I'm 5'8".
All right.
I stand next to some 5'7s and I look taller than them. So
my license says I'm 5'5", but truthfully, like if I were to measure myself, I'm probably 5'3.5". So this is a question I wanted to ask you. Your fight name, Kryptonita. What?
Yes.
How did that come about? What does it mean?
The kryptonite. It's the kryptonite, and then it's as simple as like I got it back home in Mexico City, my hometown gym, Kamecac. One of my longtime partners and then good friend, Salvador Zamora. He named me like that, based on like we have a lot of wins over like undefeated fighters. So every single time you face an undefeated fighter, they're supposed to be like this type of Superman, because like they never lost before. They have like all the hype, they do everything good, and then everything is going well for them until they face me. They face me, and then I'm blessed to have been fighting for like against like maybe like 4-5 undefeated on my career, and then I take the all from all of them. So
awesome.
That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Okay, so you're their kryptonite because you're beating the undefeated fighters. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. That kind of like, and this might not even be the best comparison, but it's reminding me of like Sean Strickland, like his fights where he's had the wins, like he's had some very, very impressive wins that you wouldn't have expected, but then, he's also lost some fights that you wouldn't have expected either. And, yeah, but anyway, so you have a fight coming up for LFA. Who is it against?
My fight coming up in LFA is against a guy named Adrian Garcia. And then it will be like in August 21st, 3 weeks from now.
3 weeks from now. All right. So what are you doing to prepare for it that's, possibly different from previous training camps?
I would say like nothing is changing, to be honest. Like everything is the same. I try to focus on my skill set. I try to focus on like develop all the areas and like get better. For sure, like as soon as we get the name, we watch some film. I talk to my team, my coaches, and then we watch some film, and then we see what he does good, what he doesn't do good, and then and we go from there. Create like a game plan, and then but like I say, it's always more focused on myself and then what I can improve, other than like worry about what he's gonna do. Because at the end of the day, Sometimes you can prepare for the guy. You can do like a game plan, and then comes to the fight night, and then they come outside, and then they do something way different than what you were expecting, and that's when a lot of fighters sometimes they have issues. When like they prepare for one type of fighter, and then like fight night, another different fighter came out, and then like they don't know how to deal with that. So for us, it's always focus on like my skills, and then what I can improve, and then what I can do better. So when the fight night comes, I'm just gonna like adapt to the fight, and I'm gonna go like whatever they wanna take the fight. Because that's the beauty about myself. I would say that I consider like a well-rounded MMA fighter. Like I don't have to worry about like ground game. I don't have to worry about like the stand-up part. I always work in all the areas, and then so we're gonna be ready. I would say the only thing is special for this camp, and then that is gonna make like a lot of like difference with my other camps is that like for the first time ever since I'm in the US, my Muay Thai coach from home from Mexico City, he's like my dad. He's
Hmm.
gonna come out this weekend, and he's gonna stay for 2 weeks with me until my fight, and then so we're gonna be working every single day. So that's like a big changing for me because like I'm gonna have like like my dad with me
Yeah.
for 2 weeks working every single day. So like that's gonna be like extra work that we're gonna do every single day. So I'm excited for that, and then I can't wait to like see the results.
And then he's going to be in your corner too, so that's going to be probably even better. Um, and that's probably like, so that was one of your first coaches that you had, right? When you first were
Yeah,
starting out.
yeah. That's when I would say he's my first coach of Muay Thai. I met him at 15 years old, and then I start training. I trained for a like couple few months when I was 15. Then I left, and then from 16 till now, we've been together. So it's been like over a 15 years where we know each other. Like I said, he's like my dad. We talk every day, or maybe every other day on message. He has a really good relationship with my head coach, Colin Oyama. They're always talking on the phone about me, and then about like my stuff. So it's a really good relationship that we have. So like I'm excited. I'm excited because like every single time I have a fight camp, I go to Mexico to work with him. It's like even this one, uh, the week of my birthday in July, I went for 1 week to Mexico to celebrate my birthday, but like to celebrate my birthday doing camp, my week of camp up there. So every
Wow.
single time I have a long camp, I go to Mexico for 1 or 2 weeks to train with him. Because like I said, he knows me very well. He has a lot of knowledge more for me. So I'm excited to have him here. I will go pick him up this weekend.
Awesome. And happy birthday, by the way. A
Thank you, brother.
couple weeks ago. But when in July was it?
July 13th.
13th. Okay. All right. All right. So exactly a couple weeks ago. Um, that was just kind of a guess. But all right. So um, that'll be good to be able to have, that coach with you again, and to, but it sounds like he's with you the whole way, every fight anyway. So um, but he's going to actually be there for the fight this time is the difference.
Yes, 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 for sure. Because like I said, it's the first time for him in the US. Uh, for sure, for me, it's gonna be like I can tell you right now that like for sure my striking you guys will see is gonna be like in another level because I'm gonna have him working with me every single day until the fight. And then that's an extra boost, and then like I said, he's like my dad, and I ain't losing against my nobody in front of my dad. He's for the
Right.
first time here in the US, and then like like I am bringing him like to get my ass whooped. Like no matter what, I'm winning this Saturday night.
Fuck yeah. Wait, this Saturday?
No, I mean what I'm saying
Oh,
is like like
oh, got
August
it.
21st. But no
Yeah,
matter
yeah,
what,
yeah.
I'm gonna win that Saturday night.
Okay. So this is another question that I got for you. You've lived and fought on both sides of the border. When you're alone, and this is the first time I'm reading it, okay? When you're alone after a tough fight, which version of home feels more real to you? Mexico City or the gyms and apartments in California?
Man, that's a tough one because like for sure like like Mexico City is where I born, where I grew up, and it's my hometown. It's my home. But uh, man, California is my home now. I've been living here for 8 years. I've been in the U.S. Last month, actually, day after my birthday, I made it 10 years in the U.S. So
Oh,
like
wow.
I live in the U.S. and then every single time I fought, I represent California because this is my home now. So like it's like really like a hard question because like both are my homes, but like like I would
In
say
different ways.
yes, yes, in different ways. It's like I would say right now, like if you with me, if you let me choose like which card I would love to fight, either like Noche UFC or like Inglewood. To be honest, I would say I would like to fight more like in Inglewood, September 19th. And the reason why is because yes, Noche UFC is a card built for the Mexicans, but it's not gonna be a card in Mexico. So it doesn't feel the same. And I say that because I've been in the Noche UFCs before,
Hmm.
and I've been in the cards in Mexico cities. Every single time the UFC go to Mexico, I've been there. And then like the energy you get from the Mexican fans is completely different than the UFC cards here in the US. So if
In
it's
what
a Noche,
way is it
is
different?
if it's a Noche UFC, I would like to fight in front of my people. If it
Hmm.
in Mexico, where like all my family is gonna go, where the Mexican fans are gonna go. It's just like the Mexican fans are so passionate, like they like the world see how the Mexican fans are like this past World Cup in the soccer. I don't even watch soccer at all. I don't support soccer. I don't watch soccer at all. But man, I was watching the Mexican games like I knew fucking soccer like forever. Just
Okay.
because we feel the passion about our people.
Mm,
But like I said,
okay.
Noche UFC is gonna be here in Arizona. Of course, it's gonna be Mexicans, and it's nice to represent Mexico in a car like that. But when I heard about like Inglewood car here in California, and it's like so close from my house, like Los Angeles, it's like 40 minutes. I go to LA once a week to do boxing up there. Sometimes twice a week, I go to do boxing up there. So I was like, man, I would rather fight here because California is my house. This is like my place, and I would love to fly in like my home in front of my people, here in California. So I feel like it's kind of hard, but like, yeah, I represent California, uh, and then Mexico, you know?
Okay. All right. So California is what you represent first because that's where you are now.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm always going to be a Mexican. I'm always going to be a Mexican, but if some motherfucker from another country try to come here to the US and then try to fight somebody from here, I'm going to be the first one to
You're gonna
like,
represent America.
yes, fuck yeah,
Okay.
bro. Like, yeah,
Awesome.
like, I'm gonna be that
I like
person.
that.
I'm always gonna be Mexican, but if you come to Cali to try to like take over, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna be in front of you, like beating your ass.
All right. All right. So next one. In the Fury FC fight against Edgar Chairez, you went unconscious and the referee didn't stop it. Again, this is the first time I'm reading it. I might not have asked this question if I read it before. What did those few seconds of blacking out actually feel like from the inside? And has that moment changed how you view risk in this sport?
Um, to be honest, everything was so fast that like it doesn't even feel anything. Like I knew that I passed out twice, cause literally like I knew the moment I pass out at first. Then I wake up, I open my eyes, I see the referee looking at my face, in front of my face. I
Mm-hmm.
heard the voices of people saying that like I was out. And then I went out again. And then the next thing you know is when I'm waking up when he make the transition from the triangle to the armbar. And then I wake up because I was feeling pain in my arm, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And I open my eyes, and I see my arm like hyperextended. And that's when I'm trying to like move my hands, but my body was so like loose and like a noodle that I couldn't, my hand didn't react. So I started moving like my feet first to tap, and that's how I tap with the feet because like my hand couldn't react
Holy
like to
shit.
tap, and then that's pretty much it. And then man, that didn't change anything on my life. I think the only thing would change is that, like, if that wouldn't happen, probably I would be in the UFC, because not the loss though, the injury, because like that injury took me like 4 months out from training and fighting, and then in 4 months here in the sport is like big
a long time.
time, because you're gonna keep yourself relevant,
Yeah,
and then
that's a whole other fight camp at least.
yeah, and most because and more because, like I say, like, I was winning. If you watch that fight, I was winning the whole fight
Hmm.
until that moment, and then, like, okay, I would have tapped with the triangle, but like literally it wouldn't be any damage on my body, any damage, just a choke, because like physically I didn't have any damage, I didn't bleed
Right.
anything, I was just like whatever, so I would have fought like, I already know myself, and I would have fought like right away, I would have asked for a fight right away, and then like, um, but everything happens for a reason, so like, I would say maybe that would have changed, but I'm blessed with what happened. I'm blessed that like it was me, the one that happened, because I say that because I'm a strong man, bro, and I have a good mentality. And then that didn't change anything. It didn't break me or anything. It just made me more strong, because after that accident, it made me realize how much I love the sport and how much I love this thing. I even went to have a talk to my family, because, like I say, I live by myself in the U.S. I don't have family
Mhm.
here. All my family is in Mexico, so I have to go home, like, and talk to my mom and my sister, because they're the ones that support me up there the most. And then I went and I just told them, like, chill out, nothing happens, I'm good. And then I just want to let you know, guys, that I'm gonna keep fighting. And then if I would have if I would have died that night, I just want to let you know, guys, that I would die doing what I love to do. So I'm gonna keep fighting. And then like, sorry, but don't worry about it, because like this is not gonna stop. And then if one day it happens again, and then if one day I die doing this, I just want to let you know, guys, that I die doing what I love to do the most. So, it just make me realize that like I really love so much this, and then that's what I know, like, I'm one of the persons that I really mean, like, when I say I'm down to die inside the cage, it's like 100% I mean it. I'm not like just talking out. No, I walk the talk. And then, like, if one day someone tried to like go toe to toe with me, and then like until someone like die, fuck it, let's do it, because I'm down.
All right. All right. So let's get into the next question. You stepped into the UFC on 2 days' notice, missed weight, and still made it a competitive fight. Looking back, was the biggest pressure the opponent, the scale, or the fact that you finally got the call after years of working for it?
Of course, was the way. And then the reason I was saying the way is because, man, like, I was fighting for the last 3 years at flyweight, and then I was walking always like super light on weight. Like, my flyweight walk around, it was like 50, 150, heavy 40, 52. In camp I was like 48, 46, stuff like that. But then we already been in talks with my manager about like the UFC chance coming up, and but they told me that like they will give me a chance at 135. So then I started doing diet. Like previously, before they called me for like a month before, 2 months, we were already started doing diet to gain weight, because I was too small for being a bantamweight. So then
Oh,
I
so
was
you're
in that.
working your way up for
I was I
135.
was I was in that
Okay.
process. I was in that process, and then man, when I got the call, I was like, literally the day I got the call, I was like 57, 58. You know,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I was like, and those like literally like 6, 8 pounds extra. That's the one that I missed by five. And it was horrible, because like I never missed weight in my life. This is the first time I missed weight, and then you know,
Mhm.
unfortunately happened in the UFC call. I was feeling a lot of pressure, because even like, I mean, for being a 2 days notice, I didn't have the chance to have like a catch weight, because like
Right.
most of the time, so if you notice, like if you check, like after my fight, I think like all the short notice that's been happening has been like a weight class above. And I would say short notice less than a week.
Hmm.
Because when they give you more than 1 week, they make the weight class. You know, they give if it's been a short notice, like the Conor McGregor one. You know,
Yep.
the Conor
With
McGregor
Nate.
car. It was like the brother of the guy I fought.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are you talking about when he fought Nate Diaz? That was 11 days?
No, 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 no,
Or
no.
no?
Just this last car of
Oh, his
Conor
last
McGregor.
fight.
This
Oh,
last
yeah,
fight
where he
in
broke
Conor
his leg.
McGregor in Vegas, it was one guy at
Mhm.
135. They fought Basharet.
Okay.
Uh, and then, man, we were pushing for that one. We got the call like to get that short notice, and it was 2 weeks. And then, man, for 1 week we were like trying to like make it happen with the UFC. You know, like we were back and forth, like because they told me like, oh, but are you sure you're gonna make weight? I'm like, it's different making weight in 2 days than 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And then difference in that too is like I already knew I was going back to 125, so I was already lighter. So I would start making sending the pictures of my weight to my manager every day, every day, every day. I remember we were sending pictures because like it was this like Conor McGregor card, and then like it was a good story, you know, because my manager was like telling like the matchmakers from the UFC. I think it's a good story because like it will make Gianni fighting the two brothers in a short notice, both of them, you know? Like
Hmm.
he fought one brother in 2 days notice, and now he gonna fight his other brother in like 2 weeks notice, you know?
Okay. Okay. That's what you
And
were
then
doing. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes, we were trying to get that fight, and then we were sending my way, but like at the end of the day, the UFC didn't trust that I wouldn't make way in 2 weeks, and then I get it, you know, and like I said, things happens for a reason, but as a fighter, I have to put myself up there. I have to put my name up there. You know, like I already told my manager, and then they're like, if they want me again, another short notice at 135, which now I'm walking way super light because I'm a flyweight again.
Hmm.
I told them I can make 135 in 3 days. In 3 days, I
Okay.
will make 135. No problem. It's like today I'm like 145.
Oh, yeah. So
So
you could do
130,
35 easy. Yeah.
I can do 36 by tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
You
course.
know,
Of course.
so like, and I say if they want 125 short notice, like give me like maybe like a couple weeks, and a week I would do it. I don't know how will be my performance for sure with
Mm.
the recovery, but with 2 weeks I will perform like 100%. But yeah, we were talking about that fight. I remember after that week, finally after a week, we were sending the way, sending the way, sending the way. And on Sunday, it was the Mexican game when we lost against England, and then they just announced it like the Bashara guy, they didn't like the idea, and then they took the other kid, which the other kid was like 6-1.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, whatever. And then it was another opportunity that we heard about it. It was like in the Abu Dhabi car with one guy that he just made his debut at 135, Abdul Hussein.
Okay.
And then like right away, I knew his original opponent pull out. And then I sent message to my manager, and my manager was trying to get that one too. And we were pushing it for like a couple days, and then like we didn't get it. But I'm like, okay, like I'm focused on my LFA 5 for sure. That's the main thing right now. We're gonna pass this one, and then I will make it happen. I will make a statement and let everybody know like I'm back in flyweight, and then I'm gonna let them know that like a flyweight is nobody outside the UFC that will beat me. And
Mm.
then even in the UFC, I believe in the UFC a flyweight, I can compete with anybody in the top 10.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's just a matter of getting there and competing against them again. And you'll eventually get another opportunity, I'm sure. It's just
Yes,
a matter of time. And I from my understanding, LFA is like the promotion that puts the most fighters into the
the
UFC.
biggest fitter. Yeah.
Right. So that is probably the best, pathway to go. And, probably after this fight, they'll have you back for another one for the UFC. And then, we'll get to see you get a win in the UFC. And then it'll just be building momentum from there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, the momentum is gonna build. It's already building. Like
It's
I
still
say,
building.
like I was coming from 5 wins in the row, and then I got my 2 days notice in the UFC, which I lost in a decision. I thought I won, to be
Yep.
honest. Like I thought I won that fight. I won, and I would say I won by a split decision, but I thought I won because 100% I know the first round I lost, but second round I won, and then I think the third round I won. I mean, he took my back, take me down, and hold me down for like a minute and a half, but like he didn't do anything. He was just holding me. He didn't even try any submission attempt or like any ground and pound attempt. And then even the last 15 seconds when I escape, I get up, and then you saw me like getting after, trying to finish the fight in 10 seconds with the ground and pound. So I thought I won that fight, and then after that the thing, like I say, it just like makes me stronger because like literally after that, I call my manager. I was like, okay, I need to fight ASAP. So then we got a fight in May. We just fought in May, and then they just call me and say we have a Uzbekistani guy. He's supposed to be the next prospect from Uzbekistan, training out of Team Alpha Male. And then he's coming from fighting like twice in one championship and stuff like that. I'm like, just give me whoever it is, you know? And then I went and I finished in the second run, like make it look easy because it was easy, to be honest. Like, like I don't care from where you come from. I don't care like from what promotion you come from. If you never fight in the US, you never face nobody good. That's the way I see it, because the best talent and the best fighters are in the US. So, and like I say, I'm not gonna let anybody from other country come into California, my house, and then like like step on
Right.
me. I'm not
Right.
a stepping stone. I'm here to like prove that like I'm like the best outside the UFC. So I beat him, and I'm just keeping my momentum going. I'm happy that Adrian Garcia said yes because like before him, it was like 5 people that say no, and
Okay.
then and it's just like annoying, like because I can't get a fight because these guys they're all talk on the
Because they're
internet,
scared.
because they're posting, they're like,
They know
oh,
you'll win. Yeah.
like literally like they're posting that they're the best, but like when the contract comes with my name, they don't want to sign up. So I'm happy these guys say yes, and then like I hope like he prepares the best because I'm preparing the best, and then like we put on the show for the people on August 21st, because that's what I like to do. I'm a showman, and then I want to give the people the show they deserve.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Next question. You've beaten David Martinez, the only person to do so at the time. Do you ever feel like that win became both a blessing and a weight, something people still define you by years later?
Yeah, like that win was a really good win for me. It's another O that I take, and then under my name, and then it's always gonna be a blessing, fighting against somebody that was undefeated, and then be the first one to beat him. Uh, the good thing is that about that fight is that like after that fight, I have a really good talk to him, and then because he was younger, he was really sad after the loss and stuff like that. And I talked to him, and I said like, hey, look at you're a really good talent, kid. You're gonna be in the UFC one day, and then just today is my day. I've been doing this for longer than you. Today is my night. It's my moment right now, and then your moment will come. And then look at his moment came even before me. The day he made his debut, it was in Mexico City, and then I went there. I was in the front seats, sitting watching him, and literally after he won by finish against the Brazilian guy, he was walking down to the cage. I called him. He came to me. I shake his hand and say, "Remember what I told you? Congratulations." And then since then, I'm always supporting him. I feel like he's a really good like fighter. I've been kind of approached twice to like help his opponents, and then I literally like decline, the offer to help him out because like like I really like the kid, like I wouldn't say like we're friends, but we're cool with each other, and then like I'm not gonna help nobody like
To beat him.
to beat him, something like that.
Right.
At the end of the day, they can watch the film, and then like, man, we fought like so many years ago that like he's not the same, so like it's something different. So like, but I'm happy with his career. I'm happy with what he's doing, and I hope the best, and I hope he gets the win against Dan Ige in September 12th.
All right. So next one. A lot of fighters talk about proving people wrong. Who in your life would make it hurt the most if you never made it back to the UFC, and who would it matter to the least?
Um, to be honest, I don't think nothing would have changed with my uh, personal circle, because I already know that my real ones, they love me
Mhm.
inside the UFC, they love me outside the UFC, they love me as a fighter, they love me as a person. So I wouldn't think nothing of that change would have changed in my life. And then, I think the only person that would be a little bit like upset with that would be myself, just because I would never have the chance or the opportunity to compete against the best, which I believe is I'm one of the best, just to test myself. But like, it's not even too much that will bother me, because like I already stepped on the UFC, even if it was for once. I step in the UFC, which how many people does that? Like not
Right.
many.
Not
And then
many.
and the thing is that I step on the UFC on short notice, everything against me, weight class above myself. And then I almost knocked him out. The guy that was supposed to be really good. I mean, the guy is super good. He's 15-2,
Hmm.
15-2. Like
Yeah, that's a lot.
people were expecting me to lose in the first round. And then like at the end of the night, like as a fighter, when you fought somebody, like deep on yourself who wants to be there and who doesn't want to be there. And then I will tell you this: I know I was so happy to be there, and I know he didn't want to be there the last round. So you know that's how I felt. And then that's why, like, for me it was a victory. Even of the result, it was a victory, because like I proved to myself that I belong to the best organization of the world, and I proved to myself that like my skill level is up there. you know every single day I train with the highest level people. Every single day I train with people from the UFC. And then training is different, but I have my days where like I do really, really good against all these people. I have my bad days where like they're beating my ass, but I have the days where I'm like, God damn, like I really like dominate these rounds. So like I know I have the skills to be there, so like it wouldn't be bother me, to be
It wouldn't
honest.
make a difference one way or the other because you've already
Nah,
proved to yourself that you
yeah,
belong there.
yeah,
All
and
right.
like I said before, I'm mentally strong, and I'm a really good believer in God. So like if God is in God's plan, I'm gonna be back, and I believe it's in God's plan. But if He
Mhm.
don't want me to be there, I'm not gonna be there. I'm happy with my life at this point.
Awesome. All right. So this is one of the last questions I got for you. You're about to fight in the LFA after the UFC experience. Does walking into the fight feel like starting over, or does it feel like the next logical chapter that the UFC chapter simply interrupted?
I would say it's just like another fight. It's another fight, different venue. But uh, the only thing I would say is like I think this fight is gonna like put me up there again. It's gonna bring a lot of eyes to myself. Because even that, we know, with like the two days notice in the UFC, I didn't have like the chance to have like all the media interviews and all that stuff. So then it's a lot of people that didn't even notice, that I
Right.
fought in the
So
UFC.
to
You
capitalize
know,
off that
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. I couldn't even have the opportunity to like explode all that exposure for
Yeah.
myself. And I really believe like LFA is like number one feeder from the UFC. And then they have so many eyes, you know. So I feel like with this fight, people would know what I bring to the table more, you know. Like it's a lot of people they already know, but like not enough people. So I think LFA is the good platform for me right now to be there and then like put myself and my name up there.
Awesome. All right. So this is actually the last question I have for you. Very actually unrelated to fighting. I aside from the podcast, I work on creating cartoons. I work on a bunch of different stuff, but I have this cartoon that I'm creating. It's called Ketchup and Kyle, and so I'm making a film right now that's going to be based off of one of the fighters that I work with, Tower Dog Dan. He fights in the BKFC, and so I'm going to be making this film where the Ketchup and Kyle characters are going to be cornering him for different fights and going around to different events and festivals and making it like an Adult Swim type of thing. And so I'm just trying to get as many fighters as I can that want to do cameos in it. So would you be interested in having a cartoon version of yourself and doing a line?
Fuck yeah, brother.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah, bro. All promotion is a good promotion, brother.
Fuck
All
yeah.
promotion is a good promotion. And then, like, always is good to be a cartoon, like, you never know who's going to watch it and then who's going to be like inspired or who's going to like it. And then, I'm always happy and blessed to have these opportunities, bro. So for sure I will be down.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll work on making a cartoon version of you today and I'll send something over and then we'll go from there. But also, if you do ever get another short notice opportunity for the UFC and you want to get media exposure, I will literally do the podcast that day. I don't care what else I have going on. I will make sure I get it done and get it uploaded so that way you have something to put up. All right.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I like it. Thank you so much, brother.
Of course. All right. Thank you again for making the time today. And we'll see you again in the future. And good luck on your fight.
Thank you, bro. No, thank you so much. I appreciate like this time, and like I say, always I appreciate like the media, like you guys, to giving us the space and giving us like this exposure, because like we belong, and then like we own everything to you guys and the fans. Without you guys and without the fans, we didn't have a job. So
it's
I'm
all a
blessed.
collaboration, so we all need each other, and we're all just growing together.
Yeah, right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. See you later.
All right, brother. Bye.
Fuck Mike Hernandez. Should've gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559, got the camera in their hand. But Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight nights packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused, like, what my guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you $20 back in 95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, where's Tristan this year? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Should've gave my boy a chance, man, damn it. 559, got the camera in their hand. But Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stand. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Now it's personal, well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's our first three-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes, ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez. Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him. Probably. Maybe. Depends how funny this song gets. Just kidding. Fuck that guy. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Should've gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 3-time guest and he's still outstanding. So the whole crowd keeps chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Till that day, we'll keep chanting, fuck Mike Hernandez. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Should've gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand. But Tristan standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my mans. Now the whole squad singing in the stands. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Fight nights packed, everybody getting clips. Microphone microphone moving from the champs to the kids. Tristan standing fresh, all ready for the question. Mike looked over like, nah, next selection. Now we're looking at each other confused, like, what might guy even do to you? Did he miss weight? Did he steal your fries? Did he owe you 20 bucks back in 95? Nobody knows, but the legend has grown. Now it's become bigger than the actual show. Every event when the cameras appear, the first thing we yell, "It's Tristan this year!" Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 559 got the camera in their hand, but Tristan's standing there like, yo, what happened? Fuck Mike Hernandez. Interview everybody but my man. Now, the whole squad singing in the stand. Justice for Tristan. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Now it's personal, well, kinda, not really, mostly funny. Tristan's offers, 3-time guest, still one of the best, still putting fighters to the test. Meanwhile, Mike acting like he don't exist. Bro probably thinks Tristan's invisible or some shit. Every interview we count them aloud. 1, 2, 3, still skip my guy somehow. At this point it's tradition, the crowd already knows. Soon as Mike grabs a mic, everybody goes, ooh. Then 5 seconds later, fuck Mike Hernandez! Maybe next event he'll finally see. Maybe he'll say, hey Tristan, you got a minute? We'll forgive him, probably. Maybe, depends how funny this song gets. Fuck Mike Hernandez. Shoulda gave my boy a chance, man. Damn it. 3-time guest, and he's still outstanding. So the whole crowd keeps demanding. Interview Tristan till that day. We'll keep chanting. Fuck Mike Hernandez.
Yeah. No vibes. No hope. We came with a plan. Yeah, no guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. Camp clock ticking, sweat on the floor. Data on the tablet, not a prayer anymore. We know where you win, we know where you fall. So we don't chase knockouts, we collect rounds all. Distance control, don't bite on the bait. If he blitzes early, let him gas, let him break. No ego in the pocket, no pride in the fire. We survive, then we rise, then we drown as desire. When the lights get loud and the mind gets tight, this ain't improv, this is chess in a fight. No guessing, no fear when the cage door slams. Every move mapped out, that's a fight plan. Round by round, we don't wing it, man. Train smart, fight clean, that's a fight plan. If this happens, do this. If that fails, reset. Win the round, then the fight. No vibes, no hope, just facts in hands. Pressure with purpose, that's a fight plan. Walk out calm, walk out the man. Smart beats tough, that's a fight plan. Digital corner. Real results. Fight plan.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free.
Let go.
You're free.
Hey, look, I don't simp, I support, there's a difference, I swear. But somehow every crisis end up part of my care. Every soon got extended, every next week got bent. I was funding potential, not the present I meant.
Take your time, heal up, I got you, no stress. Next thing I know, I'm cash up in my piece to distress. Doctor on vacation, lawyer need a break. Why everybody healing on my paycheck?
I'm the coach, talk discipline, life lessons, grit. But skip the chapter called who you investing in. Talking about divine timing, I'm like, cool, I'll wait. But divine timing never showed up with a date.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free.
Let's be honest, gotta laugh at me. Confused being calm with liability. If you need a savior, I grab the cape. But why I gotta drown just to prove I'm great?
I'm learning. Help ain't help if it hurts your spine. Trust ain't trust if it costs your time. Love ain't love if it lives on someday.
And almost don't pay rent in my real life, ayy. I don't hate women, nah, cut that noise. I hate patterns wrapped up in a pretty voice. You can care and still say I'm done with the cause. That ain't selfish, that's a boundary, boss.
If they want you, they show up.
If it's real,
it don't need a receipt.
if you gotta keep proving your worth.
You already underpaid.
So I move different, still kind, still me, but I study red flags like it's film on repeat. No more hold me down while I figure it out, cause I figure me out and I'm choosing that route. I want effort, not echoes, plans, not vibes. If we build in the future, it's stuff in real time. I show love when it's mutual, get space when it's fair, but I'm done auditioning for love with my care.
Thought I was a hero, turns out I was tired. Thought love was a spark, but my wallet was on fire. If patience is a virtue, I was rich in the wrong way. Coach had a whistle, she still hadn't blown it.
Let go.
You're free, still a hero, just smarter, inspired. Hard on the field, but my boundaries wired. If patience is a virtue, I invested my way.
Don't learn the lesson.
Now I'm winning the game.
Let go.
You're free. For everybody over giving, over trusting, over waiting. You ain't broken, you just overdue for a boundary. Heartbreak in the rear view, let's go.
Coach Bergen energy, but make it savage.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know that ex who ripped your soul in two, broke your heart, left you scrolling through a gram like a fool.
Now she's posted up with some new dude, smiling bright, looking all happy like the pain was just last night.
She wouldn't be happy if you put up in a foreign whip, bank account looking like it swallowed a spaceship. Private jets, wrist rocking heavy metal while she's still swiping for rent in a basic rental. You thought revenge was key in her car, some text at 2 a.m. Nah, bro, that's amateur hour. That's pretend. Real ones, level up, stack it, quiet, then loud. Turn that L into a W, make the whole block proud.
The only way to get revenge, yeah, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, X on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
She happy with him.
Cool, let her think that till she sees your life and have a heart attack.
Used to cry in the whip playlist full of sad songs. Now the playlist all money. Engine singing like a choir long. Gym every day, abs looking Photoshop. Mine on a milli, no more basic thought. She texting, hey stranger, like she missed the old days. You reply with a screenshot. They just stock games left on red, ghost mode activated. While you out here levitating, elevated, celebrated. Funny how the pain fueled the tank. Now you racing. She thought she broke you, now she just gave you the motivation. Turn that heartbreak to a money printer. Facts. Now every bag you pull look like a heart attack.
No drama, no calls, no petty revenge schemes. Just you winning in silence, living out your dreams. She see the glow up, jaw drop to the floor. That's the ultimate fuck you without saying a word. The only way to get revenge, that's the move. Get rich, get fit, get everything you lose. She see you shining that smile, turn to dust, X on your mind.
Nah,
Now she on your nuts.
success is the best revenge.
Put it on repeat, from the bottom to the top. Can't nobody compete.
Yeah, stack it up, king.
She'll feel it without you saying a thing.
Revenge served cold with a side of success.
Mic drop.
Yo, imagine you gotta fight Mike Tyson, bro. Let me break this down for you. Yeah, I'm tiny, he's colossal, call it David vs. Goliath. But if I get the first move, we gon' need a orthodontist. See in business or in life, that's the mood, that's the wisest. Cause if Tyson hits me first, I'm waking up the bright lights. And I'm just trying to make it out here, trying to get my little wins. First mover's like a freak punch, let me swing before he spins. Cause once that uppercut connects, man, I'm chilling with my sins. So I'm planning on my plays like I'm Brady for the rings. First move, that's the key, yeah, simple but profound. You can fight a heavyweight and still put him on the ground. Get your shot before they do, that's the secret to the crown. First move, that's the word around the town. Like, that's the word around the town. No, like Coach said with Tyson, don't be waiting for permission. Opportunity and patience is the first in line admission. If I'm sitting in the back just wishing, missing all my vision, and I'm lying in a hospital bed trying to recollect decisions. But if I strike first,
talk,
move
no
countries,
cap.
bruh.
Dream so big, they bust the map, but hold up. Let's get one thing straight. Exceptional life, it's a high stakes fate. Chillin' at home, praying for the shine. Want a penthouse whip and a gold line grind. I'm like, yo, make my life epic, no norm. But word is exceptional's a wild storm. Unique ain't always popping champagne. Could be locked in a cell, feeling that pain. The coma's unique, so's a big screen glow. Exceptional's just breaking from the status quo. I'm trying to flex, yeah, skyscraper dreams. Big chains, bright fame, living supreme. But they say no light without dark, that's truth. You want the crown, gotta bleed no truce. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, it could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. They said this logic's clean, let's keep it real. If you're slow, you'll miss it, no big deal. But if you're sharp, it's simple, no stress. Winners need losers, that's the cosmic chess. Skies like you want that top tier prize. Run the gauntlet, dodge the lows in disguise. Some fold, crying, man it's too rough. They turn to losers, life's cold, tough luck. But me, I'm wired to outlast the grind. Sweat on my face, but I'm keeping it aligned. Every winner feels the weight, that's fact. The difference I push, never turning back. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. Yo, I'm dreaming of the top, but it's a trek, every stumble's just a test. No wreck, they say no light without dark, that's real. Gotta face the lows to cop that thrill. Dodging excuses, no I ain't got time. Every winner's walking that same hard line. The gauntlet's tough, but I'm built to endure. Exceptional vibes, man, my heart's pure. Picture me cruising in a whip, no stress, but exceptional's messy. Gotta confess, could be red carpets, could be bars in a cage. Gotta stay focused, keep flipping the page. Voice in my head like, don't be a clown. The path to the top, it's a brutal showdown. But I'm locked in, no quitting, I'm set. Got the heart to break clocks, no regret. Exceptional ain't always lit, nah, could be mansions or stuck in a pit. Yeah, light needs dark, that's the deal. Gotta grind through the gauntlet to feel. No quit, no excuses, I'm holding it down. Winners keep pushing, never leave town. Exceptional life, I'm built for the fight. Spitting raw truth in the moonlit night. So pray for the stars, but know the cost. Exceptional's wow, you could win or get lost. Light and dark, they dance in the game. I'm out here repping that untamed flame.
Yeah, I wake up scrolling, thumb tied, so numb. Alarm yelling, dream big. I hit snooze, dream done. Life ain't bad, that's the problem though. Pain on layaway, comfort keeping me broke. I say, one day like it's scheduled in my phone, but someday ain't a day, it's a zone I never go. Got talent in the trunk, fear driving the car. Waiting to feel ready like that's ever how it starts. I keep asking for a sign, universe like you are. You don't need motivation, you need to move your butt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, that's a psychological fact. I thought I needed confidence to finally begin. Turns out confidence is built by repeatedly taking L's and then winning. Brain say chill, heart say more. Ego say tomorrow, discipline say floor. Push-ups when I'm tired, mic on when I'm dry. Posting when it's cringy, truth louder than my pride. Life don't change from thoughts, it changes from reps. Every small uncomfortable step, cash and interest on self-respect. Nobody coming to save you, that's a cheat code. Scary at first and then freeze your soul. Pain of effort or pain of regret, pick one, either way you pay the debt. Everybody wanna change, but they comfy in the cage. Living quiet desperation, call it normal, call it safe. If you waiting on a feeling, you gon' wait another year. Do the work while you scared, confidence appear. Yeah, comfort's a trap, discipline the map. Act first, feelings follow, yeah, remember that. No montage music when you starting from the floor. Just you versus you, no applause, no encore. But every time you choose hard over easy, you rewrite the story, make the future less greasy. I ain't special, I'm consistent when it sucks. That's the difference between dreams and actual stuff. So I move before I'm ready, let the nerves come along. Fear in the passenger seat, but I'm driving this song. Quiet
ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fall. In your life, trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fall. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fall. I was walking through the jungle with my people by my side. Didn't know that in a moment I'd be fighting for my life. Felt the world start spinning, colors all fade to white. Next thing I knew, I was falling out of sight. Heard voices in the darkness saying, "Coach, hold tight." But the fear in Queen Jeezy had me wanting to fight. Dreams turn to storms when you can't stand upright. But every storm breaks when you step into the light. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused it. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. In the hospital bed, trying to piece back time. Maya told me, breathe, one step you'll climb. Truth lying, drop facts while the monitors chime. Said your brain hit a wall, but your hope still shines. Juji made jokes when the nights felt long. Panda read stories, keeping my heart strong. Hilarious hood pulled pranks, but he meant no wrong. And Stamps hustled salts when the pressure felt on. Every dream I battled was a lesson in disguise. Every fall just a setup for a stronger rise. When Queen Jay-Z cried, man, it opened my eyes. I ain't quitting on my people, ain't no goodbye. A coma is just a comma in your life. Trust and believe everything will be alright. Be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. Trust and believe everything will be alright. You ain't done yet, you just paused mid-fight. He's good. He's more than good. He's still winning. A setback ain't a sentence. It's just a pause in the paragraph. I woke up with a vision and a fire in my chest. Every scar I carry is a reason I'm blessed. Life hit hard, but I hit back twice. Yeah, I'm alright. Welcome in, take a seat. Let's begin to ride. Coach Bergen's here with stories, got nothing to hide. A little twist, a little turn. Where's it gonna go? Tune in close, let's find out with the coach's flow. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know. But I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Life's a game we're playing, no script to read. Laughs and lessons, whatever we need. From the sidelines to the spotlight, we're taking it slow. Coach is calling the shots. It's time for the show. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. What will we see? Oh, I don't know. But I'm here enjoying life and going with the flow. Every day's a new scene, a story untold, with a wink and a grin. We're breaking the mold. No rehearsals, no lines, just living it true. Coach Bergen's got the mic, and we're coming for you. Oh, 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 it's the Coach Bergen Show. Kinda like Truman, but Coach, here we go. dome. World's a set, got cameras in my home. Every crush I had, man, they played a role. But I'm done with the script, time to take control. Used to vibe with this one, thought a story would soar. Cast her as my co-star, but she walked out the door. Then another came, damn, she had that spark. But I'm Truman in this movie, sailing past the dark. Heartbreaks, just a plot twist, I'm learning the game. Old loves in the rear view, no need for their names. This ain't a rom-com, it's the Coach Bergen flick. Every scene's mine, yo, the director don't quit. It's the Coach Bergen show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. Told myself I'd see Simone, time clocks the spot, and there she was like fate, yo, connecting the dots. But to have her in my life, she wasn't down for the role. Like Truman's girl for Fiji, it's out of my control. Of course, it's a TV show, plot's wild, no doubt. Born on Valentine's Day, heart's been tossed about. All these women in my script tearing me apart, but I'm flipping the page, new chapter, fresh start. It's the Coach Bergen show, I'm the star, let's ride past love's old crushes, yo, I'm waving goodbye. Life's a movie, I'm Truman breaking out the frame. Write my own script, ain't no one to blame. Coach Bergen show, yeah, the credits gon' roll. Let go of the past, now I'm free in my soul. See the crowd in my life, they all clap for the kid. Done chasing shadows for the love that I did. This my Truman moment, sailing out to the edge. World's fake walls can't hold me, I'm jumping the ledge. Every crush was a lesson, every tear was a take. Every late night text was a choice I'd remake. Now I'm editing the cut, snipping out the pain. New scenes dropping daily, sunshine after rain. So here's to the Coach Bergen show, curtains up, let's go. Old flames in the credits, I don't need them no more. Like that girl who was moving to Fiji. Truman vibes, I'm free, world's mine, you don't see me, yeah. It's the Coach Bergen show, fade to black, I'm whole. Next act's all me with a brand new soul.
Thank you to my sponsor, Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. Tonight proved that you pause, you breathe, and you finish the sentence. We did that, we finished it.
You looked unstoppable out there.
I didn't quit. Coma Dreams prove comebacks are real. Thank you, Coach. I told y'all, no matter how deep it gets, wake up and fight.
Coma Dreams stayed with me. It reminded me not to take any day for granted. Just being healthy, training, and showing up is something to be thankful for.
I didn't expect this, but Coma Dreams actually hit me. Watching Coach go through that made me realize how fragile life is and why you don't waste your shot. This isn't a movie, it's life. It is what it is.
You know, I didn't expect to get hit this hard by a film, but Coma Dreams just wrecked me in the best way. The way it showed someone fighting their way back, step by step, it felt honest, like rolling here on the mats.
All right, I watched Coma Dreams, and I'm going to tell you, Coach's recovery, that was truly inspiring. That's a story worth watching.
I've chased titles my whole life. Coma Dreams reminded me the real prize is waking up and getting another chance. I'm grateful. Thank you, Coach.
I've been knocked down more times than I can count. Coma Dreams reminded me, you never quit, you keep standing back up. Shout out to Coma Dreams. A coma is just a comma in your life. We finished the sentence and we finished the fight. Thank you, Coach.
Congratulations on the win. What's the message tonight?
Train by day, Coma Dreams by night, all day.
Every day I put in the work. It ain't for likes, it's for legacy. Fight Plan Pro keeps me locked in. I train, I track, I recover, I grow, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin for staying disciplined.
That app got me locked in. Recovery, mindset, discipline, tracking everything, and I get rewarded with Coach Coin just for putting in the work. Man, I'm telling you right now, train by day, Fight Plan Pro by night, all day, baby.